Hey everybody, happy Venus in Pisces season. Thank you for listening and watching. Make sure you subscribe if you are new. Make sure you also hit the bell and make sure you hit all notifications, which means you will get all notifications whenever I go live and upload a brand new video. I have my little beer here in celebration of Venus in Pisces season. You know, Pisces is all about escapism. And one way that we humans escape is through alcohol. Okay, so thank you for listening and watching. I haven't been on in a while, but I've been really busy actually with personal readings. Today's a good day to escape because I had, a video idea that I wanted to get out, and I just didn't have time to do it because I ended up having to totally revamp my website because I was having issues with payments. So some people purchased readings today, and I actually didn't receive the payment, even though I received an email saying I got the payment. So it was really weird. So my website is now revamped. So definitely check out my website if you would like a personal reading. You can actually schedule readings with me now. So you can purchase your reading and then schedule it for the time, date, an exact time that you actually want to have a reading with me. So that's amazing. That's one good thing that came out of that. But yeah, if you guys want a personal reading, I am available on my website. I do still have my New Year special going on right now, the 2020 special. So check that out. Thank you everyone for being here. How are you all? Hey, 5 people in the room. I thought I would just come on. I haven't been on in a while, and I wanted to see what you guys were up to. I've been really busy. I hope you guys have been liking the videos I've been posting lately. You guys know I found my new camera, so I've been living for that new camera, honey. And I've been having, a lot of clients. So I actually have some clients that I need to do once I get off live after I leave the gym, probably. But hey, everybody. Hey, Diana. How are you? Hey, Shayna. Greetings. Happy Thursday. Happy Venus and Pisces season. So let's talk about Venus and Pisces. Now, as I was talking about at the beginning of the video, hey, everyone, I hope you have your drinks. I have my coffee here, but I also do have my beer here, too, my little cute beer. Now, Pisces is all about escapism. So Pisces can deal with addictions, all right, such as drinking. It can deal with drug abuse. Love can also be an addiction and things like that. So these things may be coming up during Venus and Pisces season. Now, it's interesting because these things don't necessarily have to totally come up within yourself. All right, they can. Maybe you have some addictions that you need to work through, but they can come out through people you're dealing with, your partner. All right, someone you're interested in things like that. So Venus and Pisces season can be a mixed bag, but there's always a lesson. All right, in everything that happens. So I will say that when it comes with Pisces, you have to look at the deeper meaning of everything. All right, so even if someone like cusses you out, you have to look at the deeper meaning of that. Well, why did that happen? Why did they cuss me out? Did I deserve that? Was I at the wrong place at the wrong time? Were they just projecting their own energy on me? So Venus and Pisces season is also a time where you have to watch your boundaries, all right? Is it my thoughts or their thoughts? Is it my energy or their energy? Is it my problem or their problem? This is Venus and Pisces season. You don't want to take on other people's problems. You don't want to take on other people's addictions, okay? You don't want to take on other people's energies, period, during Venus and Pisces season. Because we can be prone to that. Venus does rule love and romance, how we make our money and spend our money, all right? Diana says you switched from tea to beer today. Yes, I'm not usually a beer drinker, actually, but I don't know. The past few days, I've been enjoying some Steel Reserve. It's cheap. It's cheerful. All right. But today, child, it's just been the type of day where I'm like, I need a beer. Like, it's been a day. I had to spend money I didn't want to spend today. Venus and Pisces season. Venus rules money and how we spend our money and how we make our money. Now, I will say that, interestingly enough, Pisces is about making things more beautiful, which is interesting because Venus is all about beauty, right? But not just beautiful in the sense of like the physical, like the superficial, which is Venus. Pisces is like exalted, like the exalted version of that energy. So Like I said, in the end, there's always a lesson. So I had to end up spending way more money than I wanted to today. I ended up upgrading my website. And I didn't plan on it, but something happened where I needed to. And I think in a way, I like my website the way it is now more than I did before. And I thought before it couldn't get any better. But now I'm like, you know what? Like Venus and Pisces has kind of opened my eyes to a new kind of beauty. A more refined and simplistic kind of beauty. That's Venus and Pisces. I don't know. Is anyone else like feeling? Hey, Aisha. You have Venus in Pisces, Diana. That's amazing. I have Venus in Scorpio. The only other Venus sign I would want to have would probably be Venus in Pisces because Pisces is actually exalted in Venus. So, hey, Siobhan, how are you? It's Courtney says, thank you, Lamarr, for that confirmation last night. My Venus is in Pisces. Yes. What happened last night? Did I do a reading for you? I don't remember. You have Venus conjoined to Neptune. Ooh, child. So that means your Venus is in Pisces. This is your time, Shaman. You better get out there and look cute. Because, you know, Venus is also about, like, money and how we make our money. So Pisces is a very artistic, as is Venus, though, but Pisces is a very artistic zodiac sign. Neptune does rule the arts, specifically music. So, but Neptune also rules spirituality. So it's a good time to start new creative businesses, new creative spiritual endeavors. I think that's probably why I had to upgrade my website. My spirit guides were like, no, you need to like update this mess. Because now that my website it's like so much more simplistic the way my website looks and the way it operates. It's not as slow. It's not as like too much going on. I love it. I love Venus and Pisces season. But I have 7,000 Pisces. So, I mean, this is like kind of my season. Venus and Pisces is a really good time to like update your wardrobe, do different things with your style. Once again, it's a season where people are going to start feeling themselves and start seeing their inner beauty rather than just their outer beauty. You know? It's Courtney says you sent me the video chat on my experience at the polka. Oh yeah, okay, I remember that. You were right. It was my first class, but the vibe was off. I need to do it for creativity, like you said. Yeah, I remember now. Okay. I don't know why I didn't remember. Like, I don't know. It was such a quick reading. Like, I remember it being like a few minutes, and I was like, okay, Courtney. But yeah, now I remember. Okay. No wonder I've been wanting to beautify everything. Exactly. Venus and Pisces season is all about beautifying your space, beautifying yourself from the inside out. Okay, so when we feel beautiful on the inside, when we feel handsome on the inside, when we feel attractive on the inside, we actually exude that energy, no matter how we actually look on the outside, which makes us attractive. That's why Venus and Pisces tend to be like the most attractive people, and it's not even them, like it's their energy. I don't know how to explain it. Can a Venus and Pisces vouch for me? By the way, I do have my beer, my Steel Reserve, in Venus and Pisces fashion. As I was talking about earlier in the video, Pisces is about escapism. And I had the kind of day that I want to escape from. Why? Because I spent more money than I wanted to. But it ended up being for the better, honestly. So it's Courtney says, I'm noticing my inner talents, not focusing on the outside. Exactly. It's Courtney says, my friend had to put me in my place today about not having my hair done. Child. Just wrap it up in a bun. Who cares? Is there an app to keep up with current planetary zodiac energies? I don't know one off the top of my head. Nothing like a good beer to cool off after a long day. Yeah, definitely. It's been a long day. I spent hours revamping my website. It wasn't fun actually. Like I spent a lot of it cussing at the screen. So but okay, yeah, you guys, just to remind you, I am doing live readings. So it is $10 for one question, 20 for two questions, 30 for three questions. And I do prefer PayPal. I'm gonna post the PayPal link. Oh wait, that's not the PayPal. Oh well. All right, I'm gonna get the PayPal link. And if you have a live, if you have a question, I'll answer it live. My nose is getting stopped up already. Yeah, the hair gotta be slayed at the pole class, Courtney. Long and flowing. Exactly. But Courtney, you look like you already have long and flowing hair. I mean, unless there's something I don't know. AstroSeek is a good site for that. Yeah. I don't know. I just use the software I have on my computer. It's called Astrologer XP. It was like $1. But it's what I use for my birth chart reading. So it's like, if it's accurate, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I have 10,000 Taurus. All right. So 10,000 Taurus is all about if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's Courtney says, "You right, Siobhan. I'm getting a long ponytail next time." Yes. I can't wait till my hair grows so I can do a long ponytail. I mean, it's growing, but it's not, definitely not past my butt, which I feel like you need at least that length for a long ponytail. It's barely past my shoulders. It's just now getting past my shoulders. Long ponytail is perfect. Exactly like Ariana with her short self. But yeah, you guys, I am also available for personal readings. Oh my god. Now you guys have me like looking at my hair and inspecting everything that's like wrong with it right now. But I've just been so stressed today, like just from like dealing with my website. I really haven't cared what my hair looks like. I mean, it doesn't look that bad, but I mean, I had a whole video I wanted to record today and upload before like 12 p.m. And by 12 p.m., I was like deep into like figuring out why my website was not working. I want to transition to locks though. Go for it. Do it. They're cool. And you know, people, I don't know, people are different with their locks. I'm very lax with my locks, so. You look cute, Lamarr. Thank you, Aisha. I appreciate it. So, Venus in Pisces season is also about hidden strengths and weaknesses. Now, let's talk about weaknesses with Venus in Pisces season. What are some of y'all's weaknesses? I'm not talking like food. I'm not talking food. I'm talking like what are your weaknesses in terms of like what tends to steer you off track? Is it love? Is it drugs? Is it drinking? Because this is Venus and Pisces energy as well. What has the potential to steer you off track? You know? Is it your partner? Is it your friends? This is Venus and Pisces energy as well, you all. What has the potential to steer you off track? So for me, it would be, well, it used to be love, but not so much anymore. Which makes sense though, because I have 7,000 Pisces, so I don't know what it is right now. I think in some way, definitely relationships, though, for me. But that's also my Libra moon. Shika says procrastination is one of your weaknesses. That's Pisces. Time management. That's Pisces as well, Aisha. That's a good one too. Thank you, Diana, for your $9.99 donation. What are y'all some of y'all's weaknesses? If you don't want to mention your weakness, that's okay as well. But I think mine would be feeling alone or like loneliness is one of my weaknesses, which is Pisces. So So, by the way, you guys, it is $10 for one question, 20 for two questions, 30 for three questions, so on and so forth. And remember, I do prefer PayPal, so I'm going to post a PayPal link. You should have listened. I like my Iceland. Who says I'm missing? Hey, Taku. Siobhan says romanticizing. That's a good one, too. We romanticize a lot of things that we really shouldn't be romanticizing. Hey, it's Courtney. Hey, all topics. How are y'all? So let's get into Diana's question. My mom's uncle, Victor Vargas, disappeared and was never heard of again over 25 years ago in Mexico. It seemed like he was hanging out with the wrong crowd. My mom would like to know what happened to him. I feel like he was definitely with the wrong crowd. I see that he was dating a woman or had a young woman in mind. I feel like he was following some young woman around or some woman around. All right. Yeah, I feel like he was like following some young woman around. I not for nothing, I feel like he may have also gotten into like drugs or something along those lines as well. Some sort of addiction. And he actually might be in jail now. Yeah, I feel like he like might be in jail. She probably set him up. Child. Yes, drugs trafficking or something like that. Yeah, like I feel like he got into drugs, but I feel like he might be in jail or something like that, to be honest with you. Hey, Domino, how are you? Yes. Hey, Jesse. Wow, my mom thought he might be dead. I don't get the sense that he's dead. I feel like he's still alive. I'll be right back. I have to pee really quickly. Yeah, does that make sense, Diana? He probably got caught up in the life and didn't want nobody to know. Yeah. Or I feel like I feel like no one really knows. So that could be that. But I also feel like he lost touch with a lot of people as he got deeper into like his lifestyle. So remember, if you guys want a live reading, it is $10 for one question, $20 for two questions, $30 for three questions, so on and so forth. So get your live reading while I'm live. Otherwise, you can definitely get a personal reading on my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com. TownsendTarot.com. Oops. Happy Venus and Pisces season, y'all. Cheers. Thank you, Crystal, for your $10 donation. All Topics YouTuber. Let's get into your question. Diana says he borrowed someone's car and said he would be back after his business trip, but never came back, so everyone assumed he was killed or something like that. Ciao. I think he's in jail, honey. That confirms it for me. That he's most likely in jail. Siobhan, anything is possible when hanging out with the wrong crowd. Exactly. Yeah, I'm gonna get into all topic YouTubers question now. So thank you for your payment, and remember, if you guys want a live reading, it is $10 for one question, $20 for two questions, $30 for three questions, so on and so forth. Yes, cheers, Aisha. Y'all know it's Thirsty Thursday somewhere, honey. So why not? Thank you for cleansing and clearing the energy of this deck from your past reading. In Jesus' name, my friend. Thank you. Amen, amen, amen. So Aisha, or I'm sorry, not Aisha. All Topics YouTuber wants to know, what do her spirit guides want her to know to comfort her? What do All Topics YouTuber spirit guides want her to know to help comfort her? What do All Topic YouTuber spirit guides want her to know to help comfort her? What do All Topic YouTuber spirit guides want her to know? Oh. I'm just gonna reshuffle. Good thing he may still be alive. Exactly. Although I feel like no one really knows where he is. I feel like he may be in contact with like a man in the family, though. All right. They definitely want you to know they're around you. Are you still struggling with your living situation? Is there still noise going on? Like what's going on with that? Because that's showing up. They're saying you need to look like for a new place to live, but you need to look somewhere like either outside of your state or your city. They're definitely guiding you with your thoughts and your intuition. So if you're getting any intuitive insights or downloading any information at this time about the future or having premonitions, because I do get the sense that you have this gift, I feel like they are accurate. You can believe them, and they are your spirit guides. So, are you moving next week? Okay, that's great. Yes. Work. Think you're nervous about the move. You're like, oh God, child, I hope, nothing else bothers me. I hope they really shut it up. I really hope this is better. So I see you being a little bit apprehensive and nervous about the move, but I think it's going to be better. Yes, been getting intuition. That's been accurate. Exactly. Hey, Casey, I meant to email you today. I actually didn't receive your payment that you sent earlier. I'm sorry. So could you resend your payment for your reading? I was having issues with my website, but we got it fixed. So I'm glad you're here, actually. Not to spill all your tea, but you were here. You're here, so it's like, why not? All right, so interesting. You need to be patient. Like, I feel like you're very agitated and irritated right now. So I feel like you're easily triggered because there's certain things in your life that's not going right. Right. And I just see your spirit and your energy being a little bit on edge. So you need to work on grounding and being more patient. Who want to really move? Exactly. Yes, very nervous. I just said, hope it's better. I'm on the top floor. I mean, you want to move, but you don't want to have to move. Exactly. Yeah. So, I'm also sensing like some changes with your job, possibly, or some confusion, some uncertainty there as well. So they want you to know that all this confusion, all this uncertainty, all this agitation is building you up for change. Like it's not happening for no reason. All right. So they're also saying save your money. All right. Start saving your money. Yes, very agitated. Yeah. Because change is on the horizon. The Wheel of Fortune in the 8th house. All right. Change. All of this you're going through is dealing with change. All right, that's why you're moving in the first place. Your spirit guides wanted to ruffle you up and get ready for change. It was one of the only ways they knew how to kind of usher you into the change and have it not be so overwhelming for you. I never move where I have neighbors above me. It's always the worst. I'm about to send another payment. Keep going. Yes, I'm pretty much the only provider at work now. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's what I see. I think you need to get out of the house more as well. All right. And definitely think about like looking for a new job, because I get the sense that it's like you stay at the job on one hand because of loyalty, and on another hand because I feel like they keep dangling something in front of you, like they're filling you with false promises or false hopes, kind of is what I'm feeling. So it's like you kind of know, you need to know when to jump ship, and I feel like it's time to jump ship when it comes to that. All right. And start dating above your means. I feel like I'm hearing that. Like start raising your standards when it comes to love and romance. Or if you're already like in a relationship, start raising your standards in terms of how your partner treats you. All right. Does that make sense? Did someone send a payment? Oh, thank you, Crystal. Thank you, Taku, for your donation. Yes. Okay. Let me see who sent theirs first. Okay, it's Taku, and then we're gonna answer Crystal's question again. Your next question, okay? Or all topics YouTuber. Sorry for putting your tea out there. Sip, sip. Okay, let's get into it. That's what I've been dealing with in my job recently, including today. Just saying, yeah. I'm gonna get to your next one, going through some real transformation. She is. Yeah, I'm gonna get into your next one after I do Taku. So all topics, answer or ask your question, and then I'll answer it after I do Takus. So let's cleanse the cards. And for the record, there is coffee in here. I don't know why I feel like I have to like say that. Y'all know I like my coffee black, honey. Yes. Like me. All right. So let's go ahead and get into Taku's question. Thank you for cleansing and clearing the energy of this deck from any past reading. In Jesus' name I pray and thank you. Amen, amen, and amen. Hey everyone, by the way, from Facebook and Instagram on here currently. Thank y'all for being here too. So Taku's question is, I have a date tomorrow, with a guy named TT. Should I give them a chance? Thank you, Jacqueline, for your donation. Did anyone used to watch the Parkers? Y'all remember T from the Parkers? I don't know why I just got the image of that. With the Parkers. I have a date tomorrow with a guy named TT. Agent Orange says, "'Cause love is a battle." That is my song. I love that song. I made that song. All right. Should Taku give TT a chance? Let's see. I don't know. I feel like there's something about him that you're unsure of. I feel like there's something about TT where he's not your type totally. But there's something about him that wants to give you a chance. I feel like it's like maybe he'll treat me nice, or he's a nice guy or something like that. Siobhan says love that song too. Yes. Hey Josh, how are you? Yeah, the cars. Yeah. I feel like you should give him a chance, but I feel like it's all in how this guy treats you is like what I'm feeling. So it's not necessarily that you're like totally attracted to him. I feel like it's all in how he treats you, or all in how you court each other. But if it doesn't move past that, then it may not last, I think you guys would be good friends. But long-term relationship, I don't know if the compatibility or like the connection is really there. And I feel like there's hesitancy obviously for some reason on your part, because you're asking a question. All right, no shade, no tea. But does that make sense, Taku? So should you give him a chance? I think you should give him a chance. Yeah, because it'll be nice to be taken out, go out and look pretty and things like that. It'll give you some experience, but I don't see long term with this guy. Does that make sense? Thank you, Casey, for your donation. So let's get into Crystal's next question, and then we'll get into Jacqueline's question, and then we'll get into Casey's question. Yes, 'cause love ain't a battle. Hit me with a midnight kiss. I could taste the whiskey on his lips. Love was the last thing on his lips, because love Ain't a battle. I want to go listen to that song now. Thank you for cleansing and clearing the energy of this ceremony, Pastor. In Jesus' name, I pray. Thank you. Amen. 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 Good question. This saves time dating. It does. Y'all see how it goes. Thank you. You're welcome, Taku. He got friend zoned before the date, child. All Topic says, well, I don't know. He may get himself out the friend zone. You got to give him a chance. All Topic says, and my job is trying to have me see more patients for an extra bonus, but I'm not taking on more than I can handle. Exactly. Yeah, so if you guys want a live reading, thank you, Josh, for your $20 donation. It is $10 for one question, $20 for two questions, and $30 for three questions. So let's get into All Topic second question. All right. All Topic wants to know, what do her spirit guides want to do? What do your spirit guides want you to do more of that you're not doing because you want them pleased with you? What do All Topics YouTuber spirit guides want her to do more of that she's not doing so that they can be pleased with her? I hear pray, so I feel like you need to pray more. All Topics. And put intention behind your prayer, not just, I pray for me, I pray for my family. Okay, thank you, God, good night. Like, no, put intention behind your prayer. I'm intentionally praying because I want a new home. You know, something like that. All right. Siobhan. I'm telling you, they want you to save your money more. They definitely want you to save your money more. They want you to trust your intuition more, too. They're proud of you because you trusted your intuition when it came to, like, moving out and moving upstairs. It's like, okay, this seems kind of, not beneficial. This seems, backwards, but I'm going to trust my intuition and do it anyway. It's kind of like one of those moments, basically. All right, but they definitely want you to trust your intuition more because that's also how they guide you and speak to you and speak through you. All right, so trust them more in dating. All right, because what our spirit guides and our higher self and God, want for us in dating can be drastically different from what we want and drastically better than what we want as well. All right, so I feel like a little bit of that could be going on here too. I see a boss at work, maybe a supervisor or something like that at work, who really is on your side, but at the same time, it's like they're very, I don't know how to, their energy is just kind of off. It's like you can trust them, but at the same time, it's like they kind of take more than they give. So just put up boundaries with that person and move slowly towards change. Okay, move slowly towards change if that's what's comfortable for you. I don't know if you have children, but I'm seeing something with a child's father. I feel like they want you to kind of operate more from your spiritual self, your higher self, when it comes to that dynamic, if that dynamic is there. But also trust that love is possible. That love is, because I think you secretly want love. I think you secretly want something real. But at the same time, try not to sabotage it with thoughts of it's never going to happen for me. Why does it happen for that person but not me? Be careful with that. All right. That's what I see. Oh, you don't have kids? Okay, well, I don't know what that means then. But let's move on now to Jacqueline. Let's see if Jacqueline put her question in the thingy. Jacqueline, can you please ask your question if you're here? And then we'll get into Casey's question and Josh's 2 questions. You're welcome, All Topics. Remember, if you guys want a live reading, it is $10 for 1 question, $20 for 2 questions, $30 for 3 questions. I do prefer PayPal. And I'm going to post a PayPal link right now. All right. So let's get into Jacqueline's question. I would like to have more clarity on the current direction of my life. I've been having lots of ups and downs emotionally lately. You're definitely being pushed towards more in your life. You're being pushed and forced to kind of prioritize your life as well. Focus on what's important. I feel like on some level, your financial stability and financial abundance is important. All right, or at least this is what your spirit guides, ancestors, God wants you to focus on at this time. You could also be going through some sort of family issues though as well. Whether you maybe don't feel supported by your family or there's just chaos going on in the home, maybe that's affecting you in some way. I also see water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, male. Who may be a good influence in some ways, but could also be a bad influence in others. Okay. I feel like, this water sign can be enabling of bad behavior and may like to indulge in bad behavior themselves. So, yes, I've been focusing more on my career since I'm confused about my love life a bit. Right. There's a Scorpio male in my life that I've decided to let go of. Okay, yeah. I think that was for the best. There was something a little bit toxic about that relationship, I think. But I think now it's caused you to focus once again on what's more important in your life. But there's a little bit of confusion in regards to your career as well. So I feel like even though there's confusion in that area of your life too, I think there's a sense of, I just keep hearing clarity. which I know is you asked something about clarity in your question, but it's like what you really, I think what you need to focus on is your career and getting clarity on that. Like what you want to be doing. Are you on the right path in context to your career? Because I feel like right now you may not necessarily be on the right path to either fulfilling your life purpose or doing what you really want to be doing. Oh, you work together. Oh, well. Yeah. Yeah, that makes things a little bit tough. But it also kind of like gives you an opportunity for a clean break away. It's like you leaving behind this job would be like breaking free from not only that job, but also this guy and maybe some other stuff that you need to let go of and move on from. So I feel like Spirit wants you to focus on what do you really want to be doing? What is the job that you really want to be focusing on and spending your time, but I've been focusing on growing my business more so I can leave. Exactly. So I think Spirit wants you to focus more on that and really hunker down on those types of things. All right. Because that's where what you really want to achieve in your life is going to happen. Love is able to grow on a more stable ground. So when you're not stable within yourself, then love is a little bit difficult to grow. All right. Through doing this business venture, the love for yourself will grow deeper and therefore you will attract better relationships. But the clarity starts with your career. I feel like, are you a Capricorn or something like that? Virgo, Taurus? Okay, so who's next up to Jacqueline? Does that make sense, Jacqueline? So let's get into Casey's question. Remember, you guys, if you want a live reading, it is $10 for one question, $20 for two questions, $30 for three questions, so on and so forth. And I do prefer PayPal. And let me post a PayPal link. So go ahead and send your payment to my PayPal. Make sure you put your question in the PayPal notes or put your question in the chat. Thank you. Yes, Cancer Sun, Virgo Moon, Capricorn Moon. Oh, Capricorn Rising. I was like, you have two moons? Yeah, that's the Earth. Like, you need to, build your foundation first before love comes. All right? That's important for Earth signs. Hi, Angie. How are you? Thank you for being here. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Make sure you like the video. So let's get into Casey's question, you guys. Cheers. Okay. So let me cleanse the cards really quickly. So Casey says, my job's been having me be the jack of all trades, and I don't want to be that, but I was wondering what their intentions of me being that when I rather stay in one position as a package handler. Okay. What the heck? Why are some of these cards backwards? This is really weird. I feel like part of it is trying to figure out where they feel you fit. I know on one end you feel like you fit as a package handler, but they're trying to figure out, and I feel like you like that because it's just like really, it's more comfortable for you. But they're trying to figure out what fits for you for them. All right, so they're more so thinking of them in terms of this, in terms of you being the jack of all trades. Also, they're trying to figure out, okay, if they're ever in a crunch or if they ever need this over here, can they put you over here? Can they put you over there? So they're trying to figure out your expertise, your strengths, and your weaknesses. All right, that's what's going on here. I also feel like they tend to promote or what is it called? Promote or what's the other one? Oh my God, I am such not a good 9 to 5 for you all. A raise. It's not a raise. I guess it would be a promotion. I feel like they tend to promote from the inside, like rather than promote people from the outside. So they're also trying to prep you or groom you for that as well. So a large part of this is grooming. Another part of this is figuring out what are your strengths and weaknesses. Okay, so it's kind of a test. But I feel like you really like being on the road, or they're gonna either you really like being on the road, or they're gonna put you on the road. Because I feel like in some way, shape, or form, they may start putting you in some department where you don't necessarily like to work or where you like to be, but you have strengths in that department that you may not realize. So I feel like that's what's going on. Does that make sense? Hi, Miles. Happy birthday. Your cards are going crazy. Could be spirits trying to pull certain cards out, maybe. Definitely could be. Happy birthday, Siobhan. Yes. I can't believe January's what's today? Like January 16th? It's crazy. Actually, January's been going by kind of slow. I'm not gonna lie. You want to be on the vein lines where you can load trucks and carts. I would show strengths there. Just make sure you're on it when you are in that, when you're doing that. All right. Does that make sense? So let's get into Josh's question. Remember, if you guys want a live reading, it is $10 for one question, $20 for two questions, $30 for three questions, so on and so forth. I do prefer PayPal. Make sure you guys also look at my website. Check out my website. I totally revamped my website. It's much more simpler. It's simpler word. It's much more simple. It's much more refined. So it's not so hard to navigate. You can schedule readings with me now. So check out my website. I put a lot of hard work into it today, which is why I'm drinking, because I also put a lot of money into it today too. All right. So cheers to Venus and Pisces season and making everything more beautiful, not only aesthetically, but also internally. Okay. Sometimes I make my own self giggle. Okay. Today's Aliyah and Sade's birthday, also my late grandpa. Oh my God, I forgot about that. Aliyah. Wow. Usually don't forget. It's also my cousin's birthday. Hold on, you guys. I need to text my cousin happy birthday really quickly. Thank you for reminding me, Shimon. Because I always remember that he's one of my favorite cousins, but he also has the same birthday as Aliyah. So let me text my cousin real quick. His name is Keyshawn. I need to find his number though, because I can't find it. Usually it's easy to find. All right, I'm just gonna find him in the contacts. There we go. Happy birthday, Ula. I love you. Yes. Happy birthday. Oh, you guys can't see it. Okay. So happy birthday, Aliyah. Happy birthday, Sade. We love you. So let's get into Josh's question. Josh's question, right? Yeah, Josh's question. Remember, if you guys want a live reading, it is $10 for one question, 20 for two questions, and 30 for three questions. So I don't remember if I cleansed the cards, so I'm going to cleanse them again. I think I did. When will we learn just to be more? How did Sophie's friends feel about the negative stuff I said to her? More chances, I got you, babe. I got you, babe. I got you, babe. I wanna know. Trying to make it understand, no matter what, not afraid to be your friend. I got you, babe. I wanna know. I feel like it actually, whatever you said, something hurt Sophie's feelings, so I feel like they weren't happy about that. Obviously. And I also feel like whatever you said, something about it didn't align with either how you treated Sophie or with how you were with Sophie. So it's maybe you said something really vile or vicious, but it's during the time you were courting Sophie, it's you were really, really nice. And it's who is this guy? I don't even know who he is. I get that kind of energy. So part of either Sophie or her friends are is this how he felt the whole time he was with you? So there is that energy there. But there's something about it where you felt like you had to get the upper hand. So at least you got that kind of I don't want to say vengeance, but at least you got that kind of prideful moment of, this is what I really feel about you. You treated me like shit, so I'm gonna tell you how I feel. That I feel like that's how it came across. Does that make sense? With that, thank you, Diana, for your $9.99 donation. Thank you, Pearl, for your $20 donation. Hopefully, you put your questions in the chat or in the this PayPal. Yes. Okay, she put her question in the PayPal. Good. So we're going to get into Josh's next question, Diana's question, and then Unwritten Deeds. Yes, Unwritten Deeds. Thank you for your donation. So let's get into Josh's next question, you guys. I feel like Uma Thurman from Kill Bill with this yellow on. I don't know why. I just got that vibe. So, okay, will any fraternity accept Josh at 21 or 22? It must be the beer, y'all. Can I pay? Yeah, if you guys want a live reading, it is $10 for one question, 20 for two questions, 30 for three questions, and so on and so forth. Why is it that beer goes really well with tacos? Because I swear I want tacos right now. Like, so bad. Will any fraternity accept... I just posted the PayPal link, so go ahead and send your payment to PayPal if you want a live reading. Will any fraternity accept Josh at 21 or 22? But I have to say the best, and I'm bougie, so you guys know I'm going to be bougie all day, every day. But the best, in my opinion, afternoon alcoholic beverage is wine. Specifically red wine, specifically Merlot, but I was a cheap biatch, and I decided to get some beer, which is not that bad. I'm getting a little tipsy, but I definitely prefer wine. All right, that's just me and my bougie self. What do you guys? What is y'all like afternoon beverage? Like when you get home from a long day of work or just a long day of mess, what do you like to drink? Okay, so is Josh going to get accepted into a fraternity at age 21 or 22? I feel like you will. But I feel like for some reason it may not be the fraternity that you're like. You may have a couple fraternities that you want to get in, but it may not be like it may not be your prime like number one fraternity. Like, man, this is the one I wanted to get into. It may be one of the ones you wanted to get into, but I feel like it's lower on the priority list. I feel like, and this is how it happens because I actually almost pledged to fraternity when I was in college, but my grandma like somehow convinced me not to. I don't know why. But I remember getting like you pledge and then they offer you like, you know, an entry into the fraternity. And this was like a mixed fraternity. So like when I did it, it was mixed. It was like me and like three white guys and they were like, we want to like invite you in. And I like it kind of happened unexpectedly, and I feel like this is how it's going to happen for you. Like you think you're going out to dinner or something like that, and it's like they want to pledge you. So it's like going to be something like that. I feel like unexpected. It's going to catch you off guard, but I feel like you're gonna get accepted into one definitely. That just took me way back. But yeah, I feel like you're gonna get accepted ultimately. Because this is the last card. Your true wishes, your true desires being fulfilled in this case. All right. So yeah, I feel like you're gonna get accepted. Thank you, Nikita, for your donation. Thank you for your $10 donation. We'll do you after Unwritten Deeds. Siobhan says nothing wrong with beer, but wine is always a go. Exactly. Yeah, I love me some wine, honey. You're welcome, Josh. Diana says, Lamarr, have you tried Korean honey ginger citron tea yet? It looks like jelly and dissolves in water. I haven't, but that sounds interesting. I really want to try sake. I want to see what that tastes like. Has anyone ever tried sake? It's like what does it taste like? I'm kind of scared. Okay, so let's get into, I think after Josh is Diana. Okay. Speaking of which, let's get into Diana's question. Before I get into Diana's question, though, I'm gonna have to go pee. And I have to change this song because I don't like this song. Did I tell you guys that I'm into a new artist? And if you've heard of her, please tell me, because I am like kind of obsessed with her now. I don't know how I discovered her. I don't remember. I think I just stumbled upon her on YouTube. But I don't know. Have you guys heard of Mabel? I like love her so much. She's kind of like Charlie XCX and Ariana Grande and probably a few other artists. But if you listen to the song, it's really good. And she's pretty. And she's mixed apparently. Like I don't know if she's mixed. I think she's mixed with black and white or like Spanish black and white. I don't know. But I love her fashions and everything. Okay, so I'm gonna go pee real quick. You never heard of her? No, but she looks cute. Oh, I love Doja. Doja Cat, yeah. Doja Cat's cool. Yeah. It has a caramel taste. Sake does? Sake hits strong, child. Sake is good. It tastes like caramel. Oh, I might like sake because I love caramel, honey. All right, let me go pee. I'll be right back. I love your work. Thank you, Eva. I appreciate that. So let's get into unwritten deeds questions. The loneliest time I live, yeah. The loneliest time of year, yeah. The loneliest time of the year. Okay. So let's get into unwritten deeds question. Unwritten deeds sent $20, which is 2 questions. So if you guys want a live reading, remember it is $10 for 1 question, $20 for 2 questions, $30 for 3 questions, so on and so forth. Basically $10 for each question. So send your PayPal payments and get your live reading. All right. If you want a personal reading, my website is LamarrTownsendTarot.com. But you can also call me or text me at 703-791-9162. So, unwritten deeds question is, love my job, but I do entirely too much without the pay to match the volume of work. Will things get better or should I start looking for a different job? Good question. Let's cheers first. Why do I laugh every time I do this, you guys? Okay. I can't look at you guys when I do this. Okay. Will things get better at Pearl's current job? Or should Pearl start looking for a different job? So should Pearl start looking for a better job? Or will things get better at her current job? I'm just going to start picking up the ones. Ooh. So you feel like there's some enemies on the job, Pearl? Or on written deeds? I'm sorry for using your real name, child. Cap season got everybody questioning these jobs, child. For real. Oh yeah, it's all good. Yes. All right. Let's see. I mean, I feel like you're ready to start looking for a new job. I feel like you're ready for something new. I feel like there's a little bit of comfortableness or complacency with your current job. So I feel like at this point, it's just become comfortable. You become kind of complacent, and it's just like, I know what to do. I do it, and I go home, and I get paid for it. It's kind of that thing, but there's no challenge, I feel like. And it's kind of like you want to be challenged, but at the same time, you don't want to leave something that's comfortable. So it's kind of like a difficult limbo that you're in here. Like you said, though, you don't get paid enough, you don't get paid enough for the work that you actually do. So you have to figure out, is it worth it? I don't think it's worth it. But you also have to see the job search is not a challenging feat. It may take you a little while to get a new job, maybe a couple months. I'm seeing 4 or 5 months at the most. But if you diligently look, I feel like it won't take you too long to find a job. So I think you should start looking for something new. I feel like your biggest thing with looking for something new is procrastination, but also it's just like, I don't want to waste my time. But you really wouldn't be wasting your time if you're applying for jobs outside of work, or if you're applying for jobs in your free time, going on interviews for you know what I'm saying, in your free time. I don't think it would be a waste of your time to look for a new job. Does that make sense? My B-Day was January 3rd, so I agree about cap season. Yes, I got hired with no training because I can already do everything. The only challenge is the volume, but it's so easy. I can get complacent. Exactly. So I think it wouldn't be a bad idea to look for a new job. Just for the sake of you're not getting paid your worth. All right, period. So your next question is, does that make sense? What do the cards say about the connection between Jay and I? Oh my God, Diana, I'm so sorry. I thought I'm gonna get into your question after I do unwritten deed. Sorry. Hi Brian, how are you, by the way? Thank you for being here. Okay, yeah, it does make sense. Okay, so I'm gonna get into your next question, unwritten deeds, then I'm gonna go to Diana, and then we're gonna go to Nikita. So your next question is, what do the cards say about the connection between Jay and I? No matter how many years go by or miles between us, it always feels like we will always be in each other's lives despite drama or obstacles. It's been over 16 years now. He's my best friend. Okay. I'm good, thanks. Yes, Brian. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. So what's going on between the connection? What's going on with the connection between J and Unwritten Deeds? What's going on in the connection between J and Unwritten Deeds? Yes, Brian. Did you see my Instagram post? Where I was yapping away about my day today. On my Instagram story, not my Instagram post. All right. What's going on with the connection between J and Unwritten Deeds? I feel like the connection's been there, but the stability has never really been there for the relationship to grow, to, develop something solid ground on. So I feel like that's kind of always been the issue here. All right. It's kind of like you're always, when it seems like you're both ready to like maybe try something serious or see how it goes, it's like you're always in completely different places in your lives, but like I said, the connection is so strong that you continue the connection, you develop the connection. So but I don't know, I feel like a big part of this has always been like bad timing between the two of you. But also, I feel like the two of you have never really put forth the energy, the time, the effort to like actually build something together. Like consider both of your goals and aspirations and consider whether or not you could make that work together. Whether you have separate goals or not. So I feel like there's something about the like disconnection within the connection that keeps it comfortable. Like if things were too close, I feel like things would easily fall apart. Does that make sense? It's very like Venus and Aquarius to me, or like Aquarius energy. It's like, Aquarius is like that detachment from their partner, but at the same time, they like being attached in terms of mainly communication and things like that. Like, so I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like he could end up with someone. I feel like one of you is going to end up with like someone else soon, like in another relationship, and it might make the other one jealous. I don't know if it's him that ends up with someone first. I feel like it could be him, but I feel like whoever ends up in a relationship first is going to trigger the other person who's not in a relationship. Does that make sense? But I think bad timing, but the connection is so strong that it's like there's always a hope that the timing will align. Even when you're in and out of other relationships. That's too true. There's always something in the way it seems, but I get it. Aquarius and my Venus, Aquarius and his rising. So your Venus and his rising are conjunct. That makes so much sense to me. That's why I was like, I feel Aquarius vibes. I'm telling y'all, I am the astrology and psychic pro when it comes to that type of thing. Like, I can pick up an energy like that when it comes to zodiac signs. Tipsy or not. All right. Did that make sense, Pearl? So let's get into Diana's question. Hey, Crystal Luna. I'm good. How are you? So Diana's question. Okay. Let's cleanse these cards. Do you have time? Can I pay for a quick question now? Yes, it's $10 for one question, 20 for two questions, 30 for three questions, so on and so forth. So yeah, go ahead and send your payment to my PayPal, and I got you, Crystal Luna. Yes, and written deeds. Got your coffee and your beer. Your beer, honey. Yes, Brian. So let's get into Diana's question. Let's cleanse these cards. Thank you for cleansing and clearing the energy of the sacrament you passed reading in Jesus' name. I pray and thank you. Amen, 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 amen. Okay. So Diana says, my mom would like to know if I can pick up anything on anything on my grandma's death, cause of death. She hasn't spoken to all her siblings yet. Family issues don't get along. Someone said she was beaten by BF. Hey, Kalia. So somebody show me supposed to happen. Yeah. Time, it just be me feeling like that. I do feel like she was beaten, interestingly enough. But I think she was already sick with something. I think she had health issues. I think there were some health issues there. And I almost feel like whatever, like, maybe like the beating, whatever beating she endured from her boyfriend, like, sent her to the hospital, but it was actually her health issues that, like, ended up failing her. If it's not health issues, I feel like it's something she did to her body that didn't positively affect her health. So it was like maybe she was drinking or something like that, or doing drugs, God forbid. But it's like the beating was one thing, but like something else sent her over the edge, I think. She did have health issues like diabetes and such. Okay. Yeah, because I'm like, the beating was one thing, but I think it was something else that like prevented her from completely healing from that. So that's what I feel. But the boyfriend's definitely gonna get his karma. Because I get the energy of like beating her while she's down. So I think she was having health issues prior to actually passing. She didn't take care of her health, ate whatever she wanted. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Well, he's going to pay for what he did. Yeah. I need to drink after that, you guys. Like, Jesus. That's sad. All right. So let's get into now Nikita's question, and then we'll do Josh's next question. Okay, this is like getting on my nerves now. Is Nikita in the house? If Nikita is in the house, please ask your question. Oh, okay, I found it. Will my business be successful? Thank you, Lamarr. You're welcome. Yeah, like I don't know. You never know. She could have had like a heart condition, and like maybe he like hit her in such a way that it like affected her heart, you know. And like, but I don't know. I get something like that. I don't think it was his intention to like kill her. I don't think that. Yeah, I don't get that at all. So let's get into Nikita's question. Remember, if you guys want a live reading, it is $10 for one question, 20 for two questions, and 30 for three questions. So Nikita's question is, will her business be successful? Yes, hey Nikita. Will Nikita's business be successful? Hi Mercedes, how are you? Will your business be successful? I feel like it would be wise for you to invest in your business early, meaning invest in only the best in your business. Invest in high quality production for your business, whatever that means for you, whatever type of business you have, your online website, your storefront, all right, your physical storefront or your online storefront. Put the work into your business and how you present it, all right? And you're going to receive the feedback that you want from doing that, okay? Thank you, Crystal, for your $10 donation once again. Yes, we're going to answer your question after we do Josh's next question. But I feel like the more you put into your business, the more you'll get back. Like, literally, you have to spend money to make money with whatever this is. All right? And I feel like at first you're going to feel like, man, like, I'm pumping so much money into this. Like, is this going to be worth it in the end? I feel like there may be like at least 2 or 3 months of like you spending maybe a little bit more money than you're earning. But then once things start to level themselves, I feel like it's going to grow pretty quickly. All right. So don't be afraid to invest in high quality production for your business from the jump, from the get-go. All right. Once again, not knowing what type of business this is at all, Nikita, but that's what I'm seeing. All right. So if you would like to share with us what business it is, then, you know, I would like to hear, but, you know, if you don't feel comfortable doing that, I also understand as well, you know. That's what I see. Does that make sense, Nikita? So let's get into Josh's question, and then we'll get into All Topics YouTubers' next question. Hey, Christy, how are you? Thank you for being here. How is everyone doing today? So we're going to get into Josh's next question. Totally understand. Yes, Nikita. Please like the video. Yeah, make sure you guys like the video. Okay, so just Samantha Craven, a girl I knew since kindergarten, still have feelings for me. I used to know someone in high school named, I think her name was Katie Craven. That's a rare last name. You don't really hear that. I'm done. It wasn't there a game in college where you finish your beer and something like that? I don't know. I'm feeling such college, high school vibes right now. Can I pay $10 on your PayPal for one question? Yes, Brian. Make sure that you put your question in the PayPal note, or make sure you put your question in the chat after you send your payment. All right, so does Samantha Craven, a girl that Josh has known since kindergarten, still have feelings for Josh? Beer pong. Yeah, maybe there's beer pong. I miss beer pong. Good times. It's not as fun as you get older, though, to be honest. Does Samantha Craven still have feelings for Josh? Let's see. I don't know. I feel like you guys don't talk very much. I mean, I feel like she still thinks about you and has fond memories of you. I feel like she thinks about you every now and then. She has fond memories, fond feelings. I don't know if she still has current feelings for you. I don't see her current feelings as being so strong. But I feel like if she got reacquainted with you, because I don't know, once again, if you two still talk. But I don't get the sense that you talk from the cards that I'm seeing and the energy I'm picking up. But I feel like if you got reacquainted and you start talking again, I feel like she would quickly get some sort of feelings again. Now, how strong they would be, that would depend, all right? But that's what I feel. I feel like, she still thinks about you every now and then. There's fond memories and fond feelings, but I don't think she has current feelings for you. But that, could change. All right? So, yes. Craven has the mystical vibe around it. It's unique. It is. Okay, so let's get into Nikita's question. Thank you, Crystal Luna Tarot, for your donation. Oh, wait. We already got into Nikita's question. Okay. Oh, thank you, Brian, for your donation. Okay. So, Crystal Luna Tarot, I thought you were All Topics YouTuber because it said Crystal. But, okay, so let's get into Crystal Luna Tarot's question. Remember, it is $10 for one question, $20 for two questions, $30 for three questions, so on and so forth. So Crystal Luna Tarot says, Lamarr, I am in distress, need clarity. Honey, okay, here goes. I feel torn. Potential connection came into my life a couple months back. Deep connection. I'm drawn to them and need clarity. Don't want to make a mistake here. Is this for real? Can you see what they feel about me? Or will this someone be in my life? Okay. Yeah, if you guys want a personal reading, it is LamarrTownsendTarot.com. I'll post the link for y'all right now when it comes to that. I'm supposed to happen at the loneliest time of year. Yeah. So I just posted a link for that. So if you want a personal reading, I just posted the link in the chat. Thank you, Siobhan. So is the person that Crystal Luna Tarot is interested in, are they meant to be in her life? What does this person feel for Crystal Luna Tarot? But I know if I... Thank you, Brian. Can't be the only one drowning in my tears. So somebody show me at the loneliest time of year. Yeah. There's definitely something about this person that tickles your fancy. Like, it's just like something about this person. I feel like Crystal Luna Tarot inspires you. Something about them invigorates you. Like, every time you see them, it's like, ooh, child. Like, I just get that energy. So there's definitely something about them that you're highly attracted to. But I get the sense that it's just like, I don't know if you and this person actually talk. Because I don't see like a necessary like connection that's been made between you and this person. But you definitely see potential with this person. But I feel like in some way you need to make yourself known to this person. I keep picking up that energy. So it's like either you literally need to make yourself known to this person, like maybe this person doesn't know you or know about you, or maybe this person just doesn't know how you feel about them, which I feel like is what I'm picking up. It's like you need to make your feelings known to this person, which would be making yourself known to this person, metaphorically speaking, right? That's what I pick up. But it's interesting. I get the sense that they're meant to be in your life in the sense that they're meant to teach you some sort of lesson. But I don't know if I see long term with this person because I actually see you with someone else. So there's a lesson there. There's experience there with this person, but I don't know if it's long term energy I'm feeling. I'm not feeling long term energy with this person. But I do feel soulmate. If you believe in twin flames, like maybe a twin flame, like just a strong connection is what I'm picking up. Does that make sense? I'm sorry, does that make sense, Crystal Luna? Okay. So let's get into... Thank you, Christy, for your donation. Let's get into Brian's question now. Yes, Brian. Thank you all for being here, by the way. Happy Thursday. What are y'all's weekend plans? Crystal Luna says, thank you so much. You confirmed. You are the best. Sending you so much love. Oh, thank you, Crystal. Back at you. Yes, sweetie, makes sense 100%. Yes. I love that. Even when I don't know what I'm talking about, I'm still accurate. I love that. Thank you, God. All right. Because I'm not going to lie, sometimes I'll be talking and I'm like, I don't know if this is making sense to the person, but I'm going to keep talking because this is what I feel. That's how it is when you're psychic. It's just like sometimes you say stuff and it's not until after you say it that you get confirmation that it's right. Welcome to being a psychic, an accurate psychic. All right, so PayPal sent, what is the status of my fraud scandal? Ooh, child. I didn't hear about this one. It's a long story. So I did a candle and she told me I'm going to be fine. I won't lose money, but I'm still waiting for the investigators to contact me. Bella, yes, Crystal. Thank you. What is the status of Brian's fraud scandal? Why do I feel like this is connected to like the entertainment industry or something like that? Or either that or something you were like promised. But let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like if money, like if you spent money, like if money was stolen from you, I feel like you're gonna get that back. Interestingly enough, I feel like there's something that Star did that's gonna help you with that candle magic. That's gonna help you get that back. So kudos to Star. All right. So I would pay attention to anything she says. Actually, Brian, to you, about the situation. Like if she gives you any further insights, or if she says, "Hey, you should do this," or look into doing this, I would do it. All right. I think it was a big learning lesson, whatever the situation was, definitely for you, all right, in terms of trusting people, in terms of putting all your eggs in one basket, and leaping before you're ready, or like being so, what's the word? Being so excited about something that you jump the gun, I feel like. Like there's something about you need to be more patient. We will go into depth, Lamarr. Yes. Love her. Yeah, I love Star. So that's what I feel. I feel like you're gonna get your money back. It's interesting because I feel like you may like this person may either well obviously they'll probably go to jail, but I feel like you're gonna come face to face with this person again. So I feel like either you may like I don't know why I'm seeing a lineup. So I don't know if there's gonna be like a lineup of people. Like, do you know this person? Do you know that person? Was it this person? Was it that person? Or if it's like you see this person in court or something like that. But I feel like you'll come face to face with this person again. But for some reason, I feel like it could be under the circumstances in which the other person is like a shit out of luck is what I'm picking up. Whatever. So whatever it is, the other person is definitely going to get caught. But it's really just a matter of being patient and positive. All right? Because I feel like you'll get your money back. Oh, geez. I don't know who he is, to be honest. Girl. You've never seen him? That's weird. I don't know. I just see you like, maybe it's a metaphorical thing I'm picking up, but I feel like his identity is going to be revealed. Maybe it's his identity that's going to be revealed to you. And that's why I see you being face to face with this guy. But I don't know. Was it a friend who stole? No, it's a stranger. Yeah, that's kind of weird, but I don't know. We'll talk, Brian. Does that make sense, though? Yeah, does that make sense, Brian? We're going to move on to Christy's question. Oh my God, my hair is getting on my nerves today. Yes, thank you so much. I'm just nervous, but it's okay. Yeah, you'll be okay. So let's get into Christy's question. Okay. Let's cleanse the cards. So Christy wants to know, does the pressure in my forehead and behind my eyes have anything to do with my sinuses? I don't have insurance, so whenever I go to the doctor, they just take a pee sample and say everything is fine. I was over worrying at first, but I have symptoms of maybe it could be my sinus. I'd love to hear what you see. Thanks so much. Have a good night. You too, Jacqueline. Is the pressure that Christy feels in her forehead and behind her eyes for sinuses? I feel like it's definitely like your third eye chakra. Like, I feel like your third eye chakra is opening up, but at the same time, it's like too much pressure is coming in. I feel like it also deals with like where you live, the environment you live in. I feel like I'm seeing Wi-Fi, like a lot of Wi-Fi or like transmitted energy, like transmitted between devices. Like I feel like that kind of energy, it's like, and it's affecting your third eye. It's affecting your energy in your brow chakra. So I feel like that's the spiritual aspect of it. I feel like it definitely is your sinuses as well, though, because I feel like there's something about your environment that it doesn't have the best air quality, I feel like. So if you could look into getting like an air purifier, definitely look into drinking more water so that you can purify your body from the inside out as well. Think about getting into a more alkaline diet. I feel like it'll mitigate whatever environmental factors are causing this pressure in your head. Yeah, it's a combination of things, but I feel like you're going through some sort of spiritual download, spiritual awakening. And when we tend to download a lot of information spiritually, especially to our third eye, we have to think that our third eye deals with information and processing and that kind of information. And when we get a huge download of information, it can definitely cause pressure in our head, headaches, and things like that. So I feel like there's a spiritual aspect here, but there's also an environmental aspect as well I'm picking up too, all right? Especially if there's a lot of smoke where you live or something like that. A lot of dirt or dust or dander, whether that's outside your home or inside the home. All right. So I would definitely get an air purifier. So at the very least, when you sleep and when you're in your home, the air in there is not, oh, the air's dry. So at least it's not so dry and maybe contaminated. Yeah, it's dry and trapped. Exactly. Yes, y'all. Well, on that note, I think I'm going to sign off, you guys. I think I got through all the live readings. So if you want a personal reading at this point, go ahead and reach out to me on my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. You can also call me or text me at 703-791-9162, and I am available for readings currently. But I thought I would get on live and say hey to y'all. All right, you're welcome, Christy. And see what y'all are up to. So I'm going to actually go get some food and eat because I haven't eaten all day. And I'm going to post another YouTube video, or well, at least record a YouTube video soon. I'm going to keep it a secret about what the topic is because I want you to be surprised. But I think that's all I wanted to say. Remember, it's Venus and Pisces season. Did someone send a payment? Thank you, Courtney, for your $10 donation. Good timing because I was literally about to get off live. So let's get into Courtney's question. And then I'm going to get off, y'all. Remember, if y'all want a live reading, it is or if y'all want a personal reading, reach out to me at 703-791-9162. Remember, I changed around my website. I wish I could show you guys. Well, I guess I could show you, but I'll show you after I do Courtney's. I'll show you on my phone, all right? One more reading to wrap, exactly. I felt it too, exactly, Courtney, yes. Okay, so Courtney says, I just saw an ad for this place 10 minutes ago that's right up the street from my current place. I've never had my own space before. Always had roommates, and I'm turning 27 February 1st. Do you think I'll have a chance at getting this place? Let's see. I feel like you're gonna have to act fast because I feel like there's already someone else on that place as well. I see a male, so I feel like you're gonna have to act fast if you want to get it. All right, because I feel like it's a matter of whoever gets it first. Really, I feel like the place is pretty cheap. Like it's a good deal. I feel like for the most part, you just want to make sure that. You just want to make sure that, everything is working properly, when you get it, and there's no faultiness in it. All right. But I feel like it's pretty good for the price I'm picking up, but you're going to have to act fast. So I would go like tomorrow, and try to get a viewing of it or something like that. All right. That's what I feel. Because it's a matter of first come, first serve. All right. Does that make sense? So I feel like if you do it like apply now, then, you'll probably get it. Just make sure that you can, you've got the funds to, take it on. That's what matters. All right. Hi, Sophie. Go get it, honey. Exactly. Perfect. I have to get the funds. Exactly. So get those funds together, and I think you've got it. My fave words. Good deal. Exactly. Mine too. Us Capricorns love a good deal, honey. Finding quality at a low quantity price is what we like. Capricorns and all earth signs, really. Maybe not so much Taurus, because Taurus is willing to drop the coins. But girl, 635, that's really good. Like, child, I wish I paid that much. I pay like double that. Yeah, I pay pretty much double that. So It is what it is. Thank you all for trusting me as your reader tonight. Remember, if you want a live reading, it is, or why do I keep saying live reading? If you guys want a personal reading, I have different options. Oh, let me show you guys my website before I leave because I spent so much money and work doing it today. I might as well show you guys. So obviously it's going to look better if you kind of have your own experience with it and if you also look at it on a computer. But I don't know. Can you guys see? Let's see. Oh, it's like really dark. Let me like brighten it up a bit. But it's gonna be dark when you first like log on. But now there's a cart. The drop down menu is right there. All right. So there's the accurate predictions, all the reviews. Okay. Let's click on the accurate predictions really quickly and just, take a peek at that. Look at all the videos, predicted hits I posted to YouTube. But also, I think there's one from Siobhan on here, an email from Siobhan. I'm not going to tell you which one, but her name's not in it, so you can't tell anyway. But yeah, here are my accurate predictions. Let's go back and scroll down further. Now you can schedule your reading with me. All right, so let's hit the schedule now button. See where it takes us. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so let's make the screen a little bit bigger and go over here to services. So services is where you will be able to actually schedule something with me. So I do 30-minute phone consultations and 1-hour phone consultations. We can talk about psychic tarot readings. We can talk about astrology. I had a reading with someone literally yesterday or 2 days ago, and she wanted me to read Britney Spears and like a couple other celebrities. It was kind of fun, actually. But if you want a phone consultation, what you do to schedule your reading with me, we're gonna do an hour. So we're gonna do add to visit. I mean, it has this kind of weird thing pop up, like there's there's like I have employees or something. I'm the only sole I don't know how to say that word. I am the sole owner of this business, of this YouTube channel. So the only person you'll be getting a reading from is me. So let's press select because you want to get a reading from me, right? So then you get to choose the date and time that you would like to actually have a reading with me. All right. So obviously I am free for the rest of this month. I'm also open for next month, but let's just choose an option for this month. So let's choose, say you want a reading, oh my God, say you want a reading for, I need to make it so that it's open on the weekends. I just realized it's not open on the weekends. That's kind of weird. But say you want a reading on the 20th. So you click the 20th, and then there are you can pick a time you want to get a reading. Now, obviously, I'm going to open up the times a bit more, but I just got this working today, so bear with me. So say you want a reading at 10 a.m., you click 10 a.m., and it's going to ask you for your email address. Okay, I'm just going to put my email address in just to show you guys. All right. And then you click next. And then it's going to ask you to create an account. All right. That's how you're going to schedule your readings with me, which is good, though, because when you want to schedule readings with me in the future, all you have to do is log in, pick a time, pay for your reading, and we will be set up and ready for you to, and when I say we, I mean me. All right. But that's just one aspect of the website. All right. Definitely just go check out my website because I could spend a whole another 30 minutes just talking about my website. All right. But yeah, there you go. So there you can schedule readings. There's the bottom. There's my Instagram post, as you can see down there. And yeah, check out my website. There's a blog section as well. Let me show you guys my store section that I spent literally 2 hours working on today. So now everything is concentrated in one space. All right, so here's my store, my online store. Here are all the readings you can buy, and it's organized from most expensive to least expensive. Okay, so when you first log on, everything is going to be super expensive, but as you scroll down, and you go on page 2, you know, all my specials are still here and things like that. So definitely check out my website. Let's go ahead and purchase the 4-question reading. Let's just go ahead and, you know, just try it for fun, for kicks. All right. So we added that, right? So let's go to view cart. Oh wait, let's go to view cart. All right. Now you can apply coupon codes. Did you know you can apply coupon codes now to my website? Isn't that amazing? I don't have any coupon codes yet right now, but you know, for future reference, it's good to know. All right. And we go to proceed to checkout. So now we're not only just using PayPal, y'all. Y'all can actually put in y'all's credit card information. All right. We have our billing details and stuff like that. And you pay down here. All right. So you can pay with PayPal, you can pay with your credit card using Stripe. There's a lot of different ways to pay. All right. And when you pay with Stripe, all you have to do is put in your credit card information by yourself. You don't even have to like call me. All you do is put in your information. When you call me or text me, you let me know, hey, I paid for my reading. When can I get my reading? All right. So I don't know. Like, I just thought I would show you guys. I spent a lot of time on this today and a lot of money, and I think you should definitely check it out. All sales are final, no refunds. Keep that in mind as well. All right. But that was my little spiel. Thank you for listening and watching. All right. Let me see the comments. 635. Yeah, 635 is amazing. Lamarr, can you please do a video on why the Simpsons predictions are accurate? Yeah, that's actually a good video. Nice update to the site. Thank you. That looks so cool, Lamarr. Thank you. Thank you, Kalia. The occult is basically the study of spirituality and rituals. It is. Looks great, Lamarr. Thank you. Real professional. Thank you. Good job. Yeah. Thank you, guys. So definitely check out my website if you want to be easier to navigate now. And you can pay not just with PayPal. So thank you guys for listening and watching. Make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're new. Make sure you also hit all notifications when you hit that bell next to the subscribe button, which means you'll get a notification every time I go live or upload a brand new video. And I try to upload every day. So you guys, I have some personal readings to do. I have some other YouTube videos to upload and to record. So I'm going to be busy for the rest of the night. I love you guys, and I'll see you the next time I go live, the next time I upload a new video. But remember, if you want a personal reading, go ahead and if you want to, sorry, my cousin just texted me. If you want a personal reading, check out my website once again, LamarrTownsendTarot.com. Love you guys. Siobhan says, yes, no refunds in 2020. Trust your psychic or deal with the future. Just don't date him. Thank you, Siobhan. Can I send in a payment in question? Yeah, send your payment really quickly, Jesse, and I got you. Yeah. So it's $10 for 1 question, 20 for 2 questions. It's not free, actually, Butcher Face. It is $10 for 1 question, 20 for 2 questions, and 30 for 3 questions. So go ahead and send your payment before I leave, and then I'm really leaving, you guys. I have to leave. So baby, turn it up, 'cause the speaker's not up. I like it now. I like it now. Good evening. Just jumped on. You are logging off. Stay blessed and enjoy. Thank you to Wanda. Well, some people have some questions, so I think I'm going to stay on for a little while longer. May I send in as well? Yeah, if you guys have questions, send your PayPal payment before I leave, because I'm really hungry. Love the new song, Lamarr. Thank you, Siobhan. The psychic with the teeth. The psychic with the teeth. That's me. That's me. Yes. I wanted to make that my intro and outro song, but I've just been so lazy with actually editing it. So I think I might edit that in the next video. Thank you for reminding me, Siobhan. That's kind of why I made that song too, because I wanted an intro and outro song. But also I just wanted to be a little bit shady and petty, because everyone says they're the psychic with the T. But we love them anyway. Or they say there'd be astrologer with the T. But I think I'd be spilling the real tea, especially when it comes to astrology. Oh my God, does this mean that people are going to be annoying me again? Why? Because the Venus is in Pisces. Use that song for the intro. Yeah, I kind of want to use that for the intro. Go eat. We can't have you fall out. Remember to take great care of yourself and stay. Yeah, I know. I need to go eat. I'm starving. I haven't eaten all day. The outro should be the psychic with the read. The psychic with the read. That's me. That's me. That would be a good remix, actually. That's not a bad idea, Siobhan. Siobhan be coming up with these ideas, y'all. I'm telling you. You sent a payment, but it said some error. That's weird. Let me see if I got it. Y'all know I have a one question special on my website, though. So. Oh, I got it, I think. It says it's pending. I think that's the error, but I'll answer your question really quickly. Excuse me. Jessica wants to know what's up with my neighbor across from me. He's a mid-20s Middle Eastern guy. He's always staring at me. Should I be scared? It's kind of creepy. Gotta go. We are sending everyone much love right now. Love, light now, peace, and stay blessed. Bye, Tawanda. I don't know. I feel like this guy is currently going through something with his girlfriend, and he's kind of eyeing, okay, who's my next? Who's my next potential? And I feel like he's attracted to you, in some way, shape, or form. All right. So I feel like that's why he stares at you. But once again, I feel like he's looking out for like either potentials or something outside the relationship, because I feel like him and his girlfriend or whoever he's currently talking to are not like on the up and up currently. So I feel like he's attracted to you. I feel like that's kind of where that comes from. But there's also like, I don't know if he usually dates outside of his race. So there is some apprehension with it too. So it's like he's like looking at you because he's attracted to you, but he's looking at you because he's like trying to figure out your lifestyle. Like, there's like something where he's like, is she the stereotype of what I expect this to be, or is she different? Like, what kind of person is she? All right. That's just how I'm looking at it from his perspective. But I definitely feel like I wouldn't be surprised if you and this guy eventually start talking. I feel like you're gonna find that he's like attracted to you, but it's like a weird kind of attractive because he likes to be It's a weird kind of attractive because he likes to be possessive of the woman he dates or has like flings or things with. So be prepared for that potentially. The psychic with the read. Don't make me go psycho because I can read. He's been running into me on the elevator a lot. Yeah. Like, I feel like you're going to have more of those moments. I had a married neighbor do that. Came knocking on my door drunk, offering me money for sex. Girl, he would have been smacked. Honey, I mean, that's rude, actually. That's really rude. On so many levels. And disrespectful. So, girl, I hope you cuss him out, Siobhan. All right, I love you guys. I'm gonna go now. All right, and get some food. This psychic with the tea has some tea for you all a little bit later. Okay, so be on the lookout for more videos coming. I love you guys. Thank you for listening and watching. Shout out to Aries. Thank you guys for supporting y'all's newest 2020 psychic reading. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. The rest of the signs will be coming out soon. All of those videos are already pre-recorded. I'm just kind of trying to find the right times to drop them. All right. Once again, there's always a method to my madness. All right. I love you guys. I will see you guys in the next video, and I'll see you guys for your own personal reading. Remember, I am available for readings, so check out my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com. Love you guys, and I'll catch you guys later. Happy Venus and Pisces season.